Hi, good evening. Welcome to my video. This is Steve from Cosmo Music. Today we're going to learn how to play the basic scale in Carnatic and Hindustani. The scale that is widely used as a learner material in Hindustani and Carnatic. It's called the Bhairav in Hindustani and the Mayamalagowla in Carnatic. The equivalent of that scale in Western theory is called the double harmonic minor. Alright, let's get right into it. So today, for today's lesson, we're going to learn to play the scale in the key of F. So the F note starts on the D string over here. If you guys are familiar with the string names of the guitar, you have E, A, D, G, B, E, starting from the thick string to the thin string. And for today's lesson, we're going to play the scale on three strings, which is the D, G, and the E. Okay? So these are the fret numbers on those respective scales. So let's start ahead. You start with the third fret on the D, which is a Sa. Re is on the fourth, off the same string. And then you switch strings, go to the next and play the second fret, which is a Ga. And the Ma is right next to third fret. Pa is on the fifth fret. Da is on the sixth. Ni is on the E string, the B string, which is on the fifth fret. And then you're back to the octave Sa again. So this is a 7-note, 8-note scale, depending on the way you look at it. Alright, let's go through it once again. If I played it in descending order, so that's Bhairav and Mayamalagowla and the double harmonic minor for you. Alright, so the notes of the scales are used very differently in the three different genres. Alright, coming to the style of playing. In the Carnatic version, you use a lot of slides and bends in order to make it sound more natural to the style of Carnatic. In Hindustani, it's a little less, but used the same techniques. And well, in the Western world, the scale is used very differently. Alright, today let's focus on how it's played in Carnatic music, alright? So you use bends and slides in order to make it more authentic. So I'm going to play one note every beat in order to get the style and the sound of the scale in Carnatic. Alright, let's get right to it. That's Sa Re. There are different ways to approach the scale and the different embellishment styles that is used by various artists, but this is one of the styles. Alright, one simple way to start off would be to just bend up to the note and come back again. Alright, so between Sa and Re, so between those two, when you play the Sa, bend a little up to Re and come back to Sa. And when you play the Re, you can either bend it from the Sa or play Re on its own. So when you bend from the Sa to the Re, that's how it sounds. And if you were to play Re on its own, let's try both methods, okay? Sa, Re, Sa, Re. And you can slide up to the Ma. So between Ga and Ma, I'll show you another technique, a simple technique, alright? So first you bend up to the Ma and then slide up to the, I'm sorry, did I say Ma? Sa, Re, Ga, Ma. Yeah, I'm right, yeah. So from the Ga to the Ma, you bend it up a little bit and then slide to it, like so. Bend and slide. So these are the simple techniques that you can use to make it more authentic. And if you're interested in learning more about this, do hook up with me with Cosmo Music in any of our social handles. In WhatsApp, you can directly message me as well. If you're interested in pursuing this lesson, DM me on WhatsApp saying Carnatic lesson, and let's take it on from there. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching the video. Until next time, take care.